Well, hello, y'all. This is Amber Town Geehan, your terrific Tuesday $1 million messenger calling you from the greater Kansas City area. And absolutely love this time of year because it gets us focused on being grateful. And so I want to remind you, I've shared it in the past, maybe even last week, I'm not sure, of an idea. If you have a significant other and you would want to do this, but also I would challenge you to even explore the thought of doing it because I promise it would enrich your life. So it takes just a journal and a pen, and literally every day, starting on Thanksgiving or just before, you will write a page of great gratefulness of one thing you are grateful for your significant other or spouse that day. The one thing you are grateful or thankful for of your significant other that day. So it could be, just a simple thing, but it's just a little letter to him. And so it becomes a journal. So you got to make sure that you have enough pages, and you need to know if you need to do front and back or if you could do single pages. But I remember when I did this for a whole entire year for Joe, and when I gave it to him, granted he is words of affirmation, but I believe this would bless anybody. He did tell me and still believes that is the best book he has ever read. So just a little idea to maybe spice up your focus in your life. Instead of focusing on the mundane things that bug you or irritate you, focus on one thing that you're grateful for and thankful that they did that day or they are. So, I want to share on something today. I'm taking some of my leaders through one of the most miraculous books by Dr. Caroline Leaf, which is Think, Learn, and Succeed. And I know this won't surprise you guys, but she is a neuro-brain scientist. So, of course, I am attracted to her. And over the last few weeks, we have come up to some conversation with some of my sales directors, and then at our fall advance, some different things of potential things of our past that is holding us back that we didn't even realize that was there. And this goes through mindsets and really how to detox unhealthy mindsets and to create new ones. Because you see, we operate today in our day over 50% out of our subconscious mind. That's the part of our mind that we don't know what's going on. That's a captivated mindset that we have allowed and created. And so if we are to adopt new mindsets, we have to really clean out the closet. If you keep stuffing stuff in a closet, when friends or family show up and you just stuff everything into a closet and then boom, it explodes and stuff goes everywhere. That's kind of like our mindset. And so you can be potentially, holding yourself back, not by something you understand or know, but by something that has been a mindset that you've adopted in your life. And it could be as early as childhood, and it could be something that you went through or underwent, and so you adopted a mindset. And so with that, I wanted to share in Chapter 7 about the happiness mindset, which this, again, I'm sure won't surprise our loyal listeners that I would teach on this. But this just blew my mind. Did you know that Yale's most popular class in all of Yale is on happiness? Yet happiness is a much wider and more broad concept than our capitalist society would have us believe. Happiness has more to do with sense of inner satisfaction than external consumption. It is the joy you have for living life, meaningful, good life, and revolves around your ability to focus on the positive, to connect with others, and in a meaningful relationship in community. I'm going to say that again. It revolves around your ability to focus on the positive, to connect with others, and to have meaningful relationship in a community. Happiness is knowing where you belong and knowing why you are alive, regardless of your circumstances. Oh, does that not just scream Mary Kay? Totally 100%. And so this is something that I wanted to dive into a little bit more. But Berkeley neuroscientist Emily Lillian, however you say her name, Simon Thomas has found that people with the strongest social connections are the happiest. Our bodies respond positively when we become active members of the community. For example, sorry, I had to grab a tissue. For example, the mesolimbic dopamine system, a system linked to addiction, which means to be consumed by something, lights up when we give to others, giving us a deep sense of pleasure. So there you go. They have found that the strongest social connected people are the happiest. Now, I will be very clear. It also says in other chapters that socially connected is not on social media. You may think that you're socially connected, but what that is a negative dopamine release because you are addicted to social media. So we also need to remember that happiness precedes success. Oh, happiness precedes success. Working harder and achieving some entrepreneurial or academic or personal goal will not automatically make you happier. It literally is a choice. The satisfaction that comes from being truly happy plays a vital role in your success. So, this is something else I wanted to share from this chapter, which just makes my heart happy because I literally teach people that you have got to let your laughter out. Like, let it out. There was a day and age when you were a little child. If you laughed quiet or on the inside, there was a time when you used to laugh out loud. When you were a baby, that the whole room would stop because of your chuckle, your laugh, your giggle, and they would do whatever it took to hear it again. So, just as you were with your babies or with a friend's baby or with your niece or nephew, so was the world with your laughter. So if you've bottled it up because some middle school girl was mean and made fun of your laugh, it is time to teach yourself to laugh out loud again. 1, laughter is contagious. 2, laughter releases positive endorphins in your body. And let me tell you some more. Happiness may seem to come easier to some people, but happiness is possible for all of us if we work on developing our wired for love, customized mindset. Working on this mindset is less difficult than you may imagine. The simple act of writing down 3 things that you are grateful for every day for 21 days in a row significantly increases optimism levels, and if you hold it for the next 6 months or even longer, if you do it for 63 days. So, laughter and play are wonderful ways to reduce toxic stress and increase happiness. Actually, all the mindsets in this section will increase your happiness meter. When we play, we stretch our emotional and expressive ranges. In fact, laughing is often referred to as internal jogging because it literally increases the flow of peptides and quantum energy in our brains and bodies. Many studies actually show why laughter deserves to be known as the best medicine. It increases an instant flood of feel-good chemicals that boost the immune system. Laughing also reduces levels of stress hormones. For example, a really good belly laugh can make cortisol drop by 39% and an adrenaline by 70% and increase the feel-good hormones of endorphins by 29%. It can even make growth hormones skyrocket by 87%. Other research shows how laughter can boost your immune system by increasing levels of gamma interferon, which protects against respiratory tract infections. Some studies even suggest that laughter helps to increase the flexibility of thought and is effective as aerobic in boosting health in body and mind. In fact, get this, according to one study, laughing 100 to 200 times a day is equal to 10 minutes of rowing or jogging. In some, we shouldn't take life too seriously. According to Robert Provide, laughter is the therapeutical human social signal and is all about relationships. Provides research found that people laugh 30 times more when they are around other people than when they are alone. This shows that entanglement with each other's lives is important. And so I would challenge you today. This is my thinking. This is my challenge and plight in life, is to get from behind the screen, from behind your front door, and connect with others. I remember when I was a brand new consultant in Mary Kay, I remember my national sales director at the time was Inner Circle National Sales Director, now Emeritus, Emily McLaughlin. And she said, if you want to be successful in this business, get from behind the screen and behind your front door. That watching TV, being on a computer, and little did she know, now our phones, being connected on social media or sitting down watching the boob tube is not going to help you grow your success and happiness meter, but connecting with others. So take the challenge today. Could you imagine? I don't even think I laugh 100 to 200 times a day. But how much better would our life be if we chose to focus on moments in which we can laugh? So that's my challenge for you today, is to let your laughter out, let your laughter shine, and watch. And just see if your laughter isn't contagious. Just try it. I double dog dare you. Well, either way, this is Amber Town Geehan, your terrific Tuesday $1 Million Messenger, signing off. Have an amazing, happy, laugh-filled Tuesday.